Jo, přátelé, ahoj, já vás tady vítám na dnešním streamu. O hodinu a půl později. Já jsem právě přemýšlel, jestli to mám dneska zapnout, protože jsem jakýsi nachcípaný od včerejška. Chytl mě krk, jak si viňa. Takže dneska to bude takové všelijaké. Převážně budu spíš asi mlčet a budu si užívat hraní. Samozřejmě webka bude vypnutá, protože vypadám určitě jak zombík. Věřím, že to překousnete a užijete si gameplay. Tak jako já. Let's go. Máme vyrenderované, tak budeme pokračovat v příběhu. Nejspíše nakousneme hlavní příběhovou linku. Mám pocit, že jo? Když tak se omlouvám, jestli budu občas kašlat. Budu se stíhat, zvládat, vypnout mikrofon. Je to bylo nerušený. Jo.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home.
Tady tohle jsme už jako měli. What? Proč nemůžu vybrat?
Yes,
Tak, dobré.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Jasný. Nám se vlastně to
A true patron of the arts. I think the drum improves the timbre. Wouldn't you agree?
Nočinko. Tak co tady máme za úkol? Počkej, jako? Tam je psané, že si mám s ním promluvit? Já si s ním promluvím. Já si myslím, že mám pozbírat všechny měsíčníky. Ale, píše se promluvit, tak si s ním půjdem promluvit. To je asi nejvíc jisté. Tady tohleta.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was an old schoolmate of yours, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Takže úkol je splněný? Hovno, na A. Let's go.
Revelio.
Tady někde něco cinká a já nevím, kde to je. Můžu s tebou něco dělat?
Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Accio. Also. Lumos. Reparo. Levioso.
Look
Hovno! To je Nebelvír, ne? Že jo? Že jo? Pustíš tě dovnitř?
Revelio.
Podstaté dáme. Pustě dovnitř. Povídám. Pustě dovnitř. Nepustí. Já tě vidím. Podstatá dáma. My půjdeme na hlavní příběhovou linku, protože by nás ta teoreticky tady ta oblast, nebo ty úkoly by měly nás jakoby přesunout do té oblasti, kde jsme ještě dosud nebyli. To je kde, pro boha? Tady úkol. Tak to uděláme. No je noc, takže tady asi nikdo nebude. A? Nebo? Dá se počkat, to je dobré.
Hello, are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
What?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
Okay.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
Jasné. Taky to udělám podle plánu. Však počkej ty.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio!
Můžu zapakovat, tam s tou koulí.
Precisely as planned.
To zapakujeme s touhle. Ona se stočí, že jo? Takže by teoreticky dokázala vyhodit tady tu. What the fuck?
Grace. Finesse.
What?
Accio!
Jesus.
Precisely as planned.
110. What? To se jak se nepovedla. Znovu.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Tak určitě.
Accio!
Easy.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio!
Ne. Volá.
Precisely as planned.
Jo, ono to odrazí. To se ne...
Such grace.
Já nevěděl, že to odrazí to.
Accio!
Bum. No, tak to jsme v háji, no.
Precisely as planned.
Teoreticky by se to mohlo podařit. A prakticky?
I'll remember that.
Škoda.
Hard luck, Catherine.
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Je musím vyhodit. Dobré.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Nice.
Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned. I'll remember that. Well, you are good. I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy. I suppose it only gets you so far, though. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Vzpomínám, že někteří tady s tímhle měli strašný problém. Jsem zvědavý, jak mi to zvládnou. Co mi? Já nevím, kde to je, jako to je západní věž? Někde ve sklepě? V komnatě s mapou. To je tady, ne? Je tady další úkol. Jako jak vidím vedlejší úkol, tak já ho jdu splnit hned. Doufám, že vám to nevadí.
Revelio.
Jen já nevím, jako... To potřeboval jakoby... označit. Tady. To je truhla? Tam jsme ještě nebyli?
Revelio.
Hala. Tady má syna. Ale tady to je blbost. Nahoře je zámek, dole je zámek. Hele. Víte, že je tady zámek?
Hello, Hamora.
Já hned jsem tady, jo, já si jdu dát jenom prášek. To je dost podobné tomu, co jsme našli v komnatě, tady toto.
Revelio.
Oho, trojková, let's
Hello,
go.
Hamora. Revelio.
Let's go. Zajímavý sklepení. Je zvláštní, že to jako vede tak zvláštně jakoby dolů. Jak by očekával, že bude to, že budou dveře i dole právě. Dovnitř, do toho sklepa. Tak, my pojďme na ten úkol.
If he thinks he's getting away with this, he has another thing.
Pardon me. Is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache.
Jo,
Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen.
Já vím,
So, I
nevím,
asked
kde
my
jsou ty
friend
zvony,
Adelaide to help me
ale
put them back.
my jsme měli možnost
We've always
se s
been a
nima
duo
potkat
of
s těma
sorts, Adelaide and
zvonama.
Evangeline, Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside the bell tower. Revelio.
Žádné cinkání, žádný luk, jsem zklamaný. Jo.
One up, one to go.
Jeden hotový, druhý zbývá. Já nevím, jakoby ona to občas tady toto řekne a trošku jakoby nerozumím tomu, co tím jako myslela. Tady má? Kam dál?
Revelio.
To není tady.
The bells must be upstairs. Hello, Hamora. Ah, found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa.
Nám se jeden zvon už povedl, druhý zvon by měl být tady nahoře, pokud se nepletu. Pojď sem.
Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
Kdyby to aspoň zvonilo nebo hrálo v nějakém rytmu, to je hrozné. Uj.
Revelio.
Počkej, wait, what? Tady ještě před chvilkou nebyly snad vánoční stromy, nebo jo? Záhada.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped.
Ale... no. Já jsem trošku blbej, jako. Tak je divné.
Revelio.
Be a howler after I got a paw on my transfiguration.
Teď mě.
Without a doubt, one of the most...
A? Tam byla to, tam byl zámek. A tady je to. S někým můžu pokecat. Kdo je za zdí? Kdo tam je? Je někdo venku. Já možná vím, kdo to je.
Revelio.
To bude tady nahoře. Je to tady nějaké divné, tady se to furt respawnuje.
Alohomora. Professor, I wondered if I could ask how you...
Jo, to je asi jenom konverzace, to nic, jako. To vyskypujem, nebudem se s tím zdržovat. Kdyby nám za to dala aspoň nějaký úkol nebo něco. To je zbytečné.
cross one's duelist to beat.
Revelio.
Další druhá. What the fuck? Wait, what? Co to je? Vidíte to? Ovno! LOL. Co? Cože?
Revelio.
Můžu zapálit?
Confringo.
Co tím můžu dělat?
Arresto momentum. Accio. Lumos.
Co s tím můžu dělat?
Levioso. Accio. Repulso.
To je asi blbost, ne? Strhnout to.
Descendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Nějaké divné. Proč by to tak bylo?
Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo. Dependo. Arresto momentum. Accio. Repulso. Descendo. Reparo. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Nevím. Zajímavý.
Revelio. Revelio.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Ale jinak on je tady portál. Jak se ten portál jmenuje? Jak se jmenuješ? Jak se jmenuje ten portál? Tohle je tvoje poloha. Fakt? Nekecej. Křídlo zvonice. Ani to tam? Ten portál prostě není zobrazený. Hele, tohle. Jo, počkej, jasné. Zobrazit na mapě.
I swear.
Good. I'm sure
Revelio.
we haven't heard the house called, that's all.
Whee!
Now here's Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Ne, bude další
Believe it or
zkouška.
not, it's in the headmaster's
Takže tím
office.
pádem možná zima.
Incredible.
Hele, tam je
Very
polovit.
well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's
What?
house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf.
Pravděpodobně
Will he
tou
even speak
zkouškou
to
skončí
me? I
zima.
imagine he's loyal
Co
to the
jsem
headmaster.
pochopil.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Wow. Ahoj, vazíre, čau.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the
je to
castle.
zvláštní, ve filmu přece
You
museli
might look for
mít...
Professor Kagawa. She's
svůj
taken
hlas,
to
že jo?
badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind.
Tady má hlas
Thus
toho
far, unsuccessfully. I see.
profesora Blacka.
But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
To jdeme? Podle mě já tady potkám někoho, kdo bude chtít pokecat s profesorem Blackem. 100% ty vole.
Professor, a moment of your time, please.
Kurva.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Mám takový pocit, že ten student budu já. What? Co to je za podvod? Kam mám letět? Tady má.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley! What are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor! Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Jsou takové sekrety, jsou takové sekrety, s kterými bych jako si mohl s ostatníma pokecat, to není špatné. Je tady prostě ikona a já s někým můžu kecat ještě nahoře, já nevím, kde to je.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Headmaster, here, what could you want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes! Mixed with, bubo tuber pus makes a fine, mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is...
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
What? Okay. Nah.
What have I done now?
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an
Já jsem prosím pěkně ředitel.
by the way.
Vykl jsem lektvar mnoholičnosti nebo něco takového, jak to bylo v tom. A v Harry Potterovi, jak vypěli ten lektvar a Hermiona se změnila na kočku.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new 5th year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library.
Ahoj,
in fact, they help me with my heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Podle mě, já si zadělávám na velký problém, že já bych s nikým neměl vůbec mluvit. Zbytečně se prozradím. Jestli to bude mít nějaký vliv jakoby na příběh, to nevím. Okay.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Professor, a word, please.
Kurva.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new 5th year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lots.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Ty kráso.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Kurva. Ty vole. Jdem do toho.
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Vole, to je divný. Přihnutí, vole.
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the dignified banners of Hufflepuff. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Oh no. Kurva. Ježíš, tak to je super.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Mnoholičné spiknutí. Počkej. Jasná. Jo, my teď nemáme ještě úkol. OK. Budu muset počkat, no. Až nám někdo zavolá.
Revelio.
Už to máme. Projdeme se hezky.
Revelio.
Joj, teď jsme dlouho nebyli. Teď jsme dlouho nebyli, no, tady se to musí projít. Jo, tady toho je hodně.
Revelio.
Ohnivý pohár. Lol. Drsný. Je to cinka. Cinkat asi nahoře.
Revelio.
Wow.
Alohomora.
Jsme v životě nebyli. Oh yeah.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to... Lumos.
Wow.
Revelio.
Alle. Kde je východ ven? Tady.
Lumos. Toujours pure. Revelio.
Tady je mega moc lootu.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Spící portréty. Ne, jako fakt. Wow.
Revelio.
Houby. Klobouk. Ježiš, to bylo super, kdyby k nám promlouval. Wow. Co tady?
Alohomora.
Jak se tady všude spinka?
Revelio.
To je cinka, to bude asi ještě nahoře. To má nějakou cestu nahoru? No.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Čtenka sapotek, ale na vředy. Škrabátko zlatá ruku. Tady si z něho dělá jenom prda, koukám. Ty nám jenom kafičko.
That must be the pedestal.
Let's go. Výborný.
Where am I?
Whoa.
Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable.
Bude pohádka, dávejte pozor.
Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
Pojď mě sem, aniž by tě někdo viděl.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Můžu normálně kozit? Nemůžu.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Wow.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Drsný.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Vypadá, že proti ním budu bojovat. Ne? Prej ne. Temný kříženec smrti. Kde? Nějaké vlčísko.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Fuck.
That doorway, closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Ah! já mám... Tady jsou životy, já už mám plno. Ty jsi až prdel, ne? A kdy můžu udělat Revelio, tyjo, tady? Doteď jsem ho nemohl. Já doufám, že se nevynechal nějakou bednu. Oh. OK. Jak se říká, to si dojebal. Takže znovu.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance.
Strašně se mi líbí ten styl.
That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Takže mě nevidí.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Co prosím? Snad ne.
I've never felt such power.
Mám 4 nějaké zvláštní útoky, OK. Tak jo. Nějaký loot? Nerozumím tomu, proč bych nemohl použít plášť.
Revelio. Defender. Sender. Bombarda. Sender. Defender. Taker. Stupefy. Repulsor. Bombarda. Stupefy. Repulsor. Sender. Repulsor. Bombarda. Defender.
Oh shit. Kolik vás tady je, vole?
Revelio.
Nic, jo, to je heal. Troll smrti, no já se to vole, tak pojď ty zmrde. Oh shit, zezadu? Hej.
Defender! Defender! Tiger! Defender! Stupefy! Orvana! Descender!
Tady strašně krásně plníte ty soubojové úkoly. Super. Já se teda jako nesoustředím moc na ten zápas, převážně jakoby se snažím plnit ty soubojové úkoly, no, ať to mám jakoby z krku. Což je super. Využívám toho, no.
Stone. This must be for me.
You're far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
What?
Dear, sweet Neve. Let us always honor her. We won't be the same without her.
What the fuck?
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Tam je ta myslanka.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Tam asi bude volat, co?
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Profesorka zavolala a položila. Hey. Co? 48, ještě dáme chviličku, ne? Tak půjdeme na kutě. Jo, ten stream byl teď kratší, ale Myslím si, že i tak jsme toho zvládli dneska dost. Za tak krátkou dobu. Jo, vede mi to tam, dobrý.
The brunt of jokes.
Oh.
Revelio. It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the
Tak chceš vyučovat i po smrti. Jste viděli.
Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the Bell Tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Irgit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby.
Já si s ním jenom tak, jo, dobrý. Mám jít hledat, jo.
Revelio.
To je nejspíš ono.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Ashbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal...
This is a centuries-old likeness of Pangadon.
Cinco jde tady snad dokonce. Oh shit, tak prej ne.
I find that comforting.
Cheerful countenance nestled among the ranks.
Mávající rytíř. What? Zamával? Ty se taky hýbeš? What the fuck?
I encourage everyone to make the waving statue's acquaintance. The Hogwarts founder...
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Afpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Afpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it.
Hotovo?
History is written by those who do their schoolwork.
Revelio.
Nám zbývá tady 12 stránek pozbírat, 3 poklady a 3 polovidy. To je drsný. Pamětní síň. Pamětní síň? Si vlastně vzpomínám, jako co to je, ale můžeme se tam mít podívat. Blíží se 8 hodina, takže to asi už pro dnešek ukončíme, no. Jede stejně pomalu únava, trošku bolest z hlavy. Jo. Super. What? Ty rozbil kamaráda, můžu ho opravit. Jdeš chuj. Nevím, jestli jsem chtěl jít jako zrovna nahoru.
Revelio.
Vole, kudy má se jde nahoru? Kudy má se šlo nahoru? Jo, tady. Tam byl loot ještě. Ale jestli se dostanu jakoby dovnitř. Jo, to je to cinka. To je nahoře, tam je nějaký loot ještě. Jo, 2 truhličky vidím na mapě. Tady. Cinka hned tady, jako. Jo, jasně. Nemá to nic co dočiní tady s tímhle. Kdybychom to zapálili.
Revelio.
Že ten zámek je z druhé strany? Minule tady nebyl.
Alohomora.
Zajímavý.
Revelio.
What the fuck? Tady by měl být Já jsem se koukal na achievementy a měl by tady být achievement, že dosáhněte nejvyššího bodu v Bradavicích. Právě tam asi teď jdeme.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Hovno. Klíč k přijetí. Wow. Ne. To je ten klíč, co je potřeba dolů. Asi to není nejvyšší bod. Puste mě nahoru. Že?
Revelio.
Je tady nahoře. Jak se dostat nahoru? Nade mnou je nějaká cesta. Já nevím, jak se dostat. Tak já budu doufat, že tam bude to. Že to bude cesta díky tady tomuto. Jo, tady je schodiště. Wow. Nechtěl bych jako mít takový zámek doma. Se vracíte z akce a musíte se trefit, ty vole. Jinak jsme dokončili výzvu Tajemství Bradavic.
Revelio.
Brk, přijetí a kniha zápisu. OK. Drsný.
Revelio.
Tak to máme. Nejspíš to není nejvyšší bod. Ještě výzvy. Luta. Ještě toto uděláme. Za hodinu nový vzhled modis. Počkej, není to náhodou ten habit, co měl to Ron Weasley náhodou na tom plese? To kurva vypadá, že to je ono. Jaj. A je to nejvyšší bod. Tak kdo ví, jak se tam dostat? Tady nějaký ještě vedlejší úkol. Já chci za filutou. Třeba nám otevře ještě poslední to místo, kde budeme moct vlastnit zvířátka.
Has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Všechno. Tak jo. Tak jo, hele, pro dnešek to bude všechno. Udělali jsme toho strašně moc zase. Já jsem šťastný. Jako za hodinku a půl si myslím, že dost jsme toho udělali. Hlavně příběhovou linku, no. Si nám to krátí. Se nám to krátí. Tak jo. Přátelé, já se s vámi rozloučím. Mějte se hezky. Díky moc všem za dnešní stream. Doufám, že vás dnešní stream bavil, i když teda bez webky a všeho možného. Bez nálady. Ale jo, bylo to super. Tak, krásnou dobrou noc a my se vidíme v pátek, bychom se měli vidět. Pokračování této hry. Budu se na vás těšit. Tak si mějte hezky. Ahoj.